If you're a follower of Fit for Racing, you'll know that our pro mountain bikers can't get enough of the assault bike. But why do we use this over a turbo trainer? Well, quite simply, it's amazing for short intervals because of the engagement of the upper and lower in a cyclical manner, meaning there's no recovery phase like on a rowing machine or ski erg. By doing this, we get more of the metabolic impact, but it actually reflects more of a mountain bike sprint than a turbo trainer because of the arms. If you look, they don't just use their legs. So don't confine yourself to turbo intervals. Get on an assault bike and see how magical they can be for your fitness. If you want to get strong in the gym, spend time with strong people. If you want to get better at jumping on the bike, spend time with Ollie Watson. Following someone down that's better than you at a particular thing is gonna help your skills. Don't simply stick with people you're better than because your ego tells you to. The important thing is to spend time pushing your limits. Finding someone that's a little better is gonna help you do that, whether it's in the gym or more importantly, on the bike. If you're one of the 99% of mountain bikers with tight shoulders, fucking tree. Oh, no! Then the landmine press is a good variation to get strong in that plane. However, this variation is limited because the bar is always getting lighter at the top. So instead, raise the bar to a platform, get into your mountain biking split stance, and then press so the bar is more of a consistent load throughout the movement, therefore getting better muscle engagement and getting stronger so you can be a better mountain biker. Shoulder strength and stability is important for mountain biking. If you don't have any load to be able to build it, use your own body weight in handstand press-ups. But we understand that not everyone's as strong as me. So flip over, put your feet on the wall, spend time inverted here at any angle to reduce the load, making sure that you actually get load through your shoulder and build that strength where most mountain bikers don't have it. It'll protect you from injury, but also help you control on the bike. Core stability and shoulder endurance is essential for downhilling. So become a better mountain biker by working your core and shoulders with this plank on and off. With what I have, 10 kilos. Try and aim for 100 total, resting as little as possible in between, and tell me that doesn't make you a better bike handler. Peace. Mountain bikers have super tight hamstrings. This P&F stretch is going to help that. It's a partner stretch, but we'll show you how to do it on your own in a second. You're basically going to get your partner to push their heel down with a straight leg and hip against the ground for 6 seconds, flexing the hamstring that we're trying to stretch, pushing down as hard as you can, 3, 2, 1, release, and then gently pushing back deeper into a stretch. This is going to trick your mind into thinking you're more flexible than you are because you've put so much effort into that muscle contraction. You do that 3 times both sides. However, if you're doing this on your own, you can use a belt, a towel, or a band, and this way you feel a little bit less pervy and you can do it anywhere. Peace. If you watch some of the best mountain bikers in the world, they've got amazing hips, and they do quite a lot of the movement like skiers might while they're carving. Quite a lot of the side bend stuff you see puts a lot of strain and load on the spine. So try this variation, pushing against the band with a weight in your hand, which means it's less load on the spine, but by pushing consistently against the band, helps reinforce the type of movement you should be doing in your obliques and adding extra mobility for dynamic hips on the bike. Riding gnarly long downhill means that you need shoulder endurance. Try these bus drivers into halos. So 1, 2, 3, 4, halo. Challenge a partner to see who lasts the longest. It's definitely me. Check back in 15 minutes, Johnny. I've said it before and I'll say it again, mountain bikers need good power to weight, but you can get strong without getting heavy. Our Fit for Racing program, available on the App Store on a 7-day trial. If you follow that, you'll get good power to weight, and I promise you're not going to get massive. And if you doubt that, take a look at the 67 kilo weightlifter back squatting 230 kilos 5 times. If you ever get that strong, you know that you can do it without getting heavy. Well, that's my point proven entirely. Strength helps on the bike. Get strong, but don't get too big. Follow Fit for Racing. Peace. It's so common for mountain bikers to feel palm fatigue. It's not arm pump, it's just a lack of conditioning in here where your bars are, particularly on gnarly downhill. So instead of training specifically in the gym in the off season without any of that pressure, do any pushing movements with additional weight in the palm, heavy bench, any push-ups on bars or kettlebells or dumbbells, and that'll keep the conditioning up so that when you get back on the bike, you're not in agony because your hands are out of condition. Mountain biking demands so much of your pressing ability and the posterior chain in the hinge, but that means nothing without your core. So set a barbell up, sub deadlift max weight, roll out, press, roll back, establish a good deadlift position, stand and repeat. Do 5 sets, as many as you can, or 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 5 times. You get all the goodness of conditioning specifically for mountain biking. Peace. If you're training for mountain biking specifically, train more like a mixed martial artist than a Tour de France athlete. This Turkish Get Down is going to be amazing. Set a 10-minute timer, hold a kettlebell overhead, come to one knee, hand down, feed your leg through, and lie down before reversing this back to the top, bam, and stand. How much control is needed there between hips, shoulders, and all the goodness you need to become a better athlete, not just a better pedaler. 10 minutes on the clock. Comment below how much weight you did. Peace. We get a huge number of questions from mountain bikers that start training on what supplements to take. And in all honesty, I only take one supplement, and that's creatine. Forget the brand, no one's asked us to do this. This is simply me relaying my experience of what's really effective and safe. There's numerous studies out there about the efficacy and safety of creatine, and it's super cheap. 5 grams a day will see you right cognitively and physiologically. However, there's a chance and there's a whisper out there that creatine can cause arm pump. My suggestion is take it for a month. If you get arm pump and all of the variables remain the same, stop taking it. Otherwise, get the benefits of creatine, get on Amazon now, order some, it's cheap. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Knee pain is very common in mountain bikers, particularly the patella tendon underneath the kneecap, patella tendonitis. And a good fix for this is eccentric loading. I like a rowing machine because it's the perfect height to count 1, 2, 3, ending at 90 degrees at the knee, so you can step back up with your good leg and repeat. 1, 2, 3. Hit sets as you would with strength gains, 8 to 12, 3 times with rest in between, and watch that knee pain disappear. Peace.